Howdy, I'm Mr. Natural, and this is my first look and first impression of Shadow of the Beast. First level is Grass Plains of Karamoon, and I'm going to be playing as a beginner because I don't know nothing about this game except for what I've seen, and just the little advertisements got me interested in it for sure. Um, and I'm having a little bit of downtime between games, or maybe I'm just getting so hungry for something new and different that this looked like it was for me. And the price is right. It was only $20. It's PlayStation exclusive. And these are the scenes that anybody that's even remotely interested in it has seen all these, which is kind of what sold me on it. Kind of makes this 2D, a side scroller feel like a big 3D world, you know. But it's definitely side scroller and pretty easy too. Here's this is beginning stuff showing you to attack. Easy. Just I'm a button spammer, so this is just perfect for me. I like the way it like pops up and shows perfect. I like these little disc on the end that let you know where the boundaries are. Pretty beautiful, simple, basic, and these numbers on the side, I didn't really know what they were at the time, but now I do, of course. The little 10 and the heartbeat over there is your health, so you start with 10 hits. And this right here, the arrows flying, that really gave it a nice, good 3D sense. But me not knowing what the numbers were, I didn't even realize that that was my health over there. I'm just running into this. I don't realize that you can use the trees for cover. Still trying to get the feel for the controls and everything. And if you notice, I got this big collar around my neck. And that guy behind me, it doesn't give you any sense of what's going on. They're not speaking any language. So here it's showing me how to block attacks. So you use them, but screw that, man. I just want to spam my buttons and kill these guys, especially when it keeps popping up the little perfect sign. At first I didn't like how far back it was on this, but it does give it more of a sense of a 3D world rather than just a side scroll. Blood sliding all over the bridge there. I kept thinking I was going to be sliding around and slipping on it. But yeah, it doesn't have that sort of physics, of course. And this little symbol over here on the right, I don't know what that was at first, but that is actually an elixir. So I got a +1 elixir for doing this. And then it's telling me, another control. So square to attack, diamond to stunned, and O to grab, and it will show me here in a second some new controls. Goes into a nice panoramic scene, but you still have to be pressing right to go up all that, and it seemed like real slow, but interesting. I'm enjoying it so far. And then we move up into this area here. And it's like, I've been playing Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff, so you gotta kill all this stuff. But I didn't really want to. The first one I did, but if you'll notice, that guy there, he's like forcing me to kill these guys. And then of course I was just like, okay, I gotta kill him, so I may as well just speed it up. Now we got some baby in there, and the text on there kind of reminded me back in the game Eco. I don't know if you've ever played that, but that was an awesome game. And I don't want to kill this guy, but man, he forces me to. And goes into some strange storyline that, vague. I don't know what's going on, but this must have something to do with the story. No text, no dialogue, no acting, but it's a small studio. I don't know how many people made this game. Oh yeah, and it's like an homage to a game from the 80s. I'm enjoying it. Now I'm getting upset. Breaking the chains of my master. He's stealing the baby. And I'm getting pissed. Ooh, green blood. Green blood and a crying baby. And of course. Turns into creatures I gotta fight. Alright, that's why I got this game. Oh, it's just mindless fighting. To start a rage chain. Okay, what's going on? Everything's going into slow motion. It's telling me L1, R1. Okay. And now I have to press dialogue early. Uh-oh. This might be where being a button spammer will play against me. But it lets me go into a rage chain again. Too early. I just need to tap it once and not tap, 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 tap. Which I have a tendency to do when I don't know what to do. But since this is the tutorial, it's, you know, keeping that, the blood bars, those blood bars have to be full to go into a rage chain. Okay, so what do I do? Well, I need to go all the way over to the right. So far, that's the way we were going to initially, so let's see. And kind of dead ends over here and tells me a prophecy orb. Separation. Now, don't know what the fuck it was first time through. But now, since I've already done it and I'm looking back at it, I know. And it's actually, you'll see it later on your map. You can go to it and it's like linking the stories together. There's like different things that you find throughout the levels that tie the story. It's like a narrative. I can't think right now exactly what they call it, but it has a specific name. Timeline. You open up timelines. Okay, so now I'm following the green goo, and of course I'm gonna get some more fights here, and it's telling me I hit R2 and square for help. And now I gotta try a rage chain, but no, me being the spammy guy I am, just can't keep a rage chain going. I've got 3 health. But let's just keep going. Just keep following the green goo on the ground. Run into some more guys. Stun. I stunned that guy for a second, but still, I just want to just beat him to a pulp. So far, I mean, I'm on easy, so I don't have to have any sort of finesse. I mean, if it wasn't on easy, I would just be probably dying left and right. I haven't died yet, but there's one coming, guaranteed. Not dead yet. There's a guy that I'm chasing, and uh-oh, there's a couple of guys up on me. Oh, bunch of guys. Oh, and I didn't know when I was initially doing this, but you can see how many guys that you have to beat over on the right. I'm down to 1 hit, getting myself some chances with that rage, but I blow it. Only seem to get 1. Survive through there, but I'm down to 1 hit. 1 hit. And at this point when I was playing, I did not realize that that's what those elixirs are. They're like lives. Like most platformers, you get extra lives. And that's kind of what they work as. Staying perfect. You know, teaching how to grab walls, a little more platformy stuff. You know, side-scrolling platforming, but it looks beautiful. I mean, I got into Salt and Sanctuary here recently, and I really loved it. But it was super cartoony, whereas this is like more of a realistic platform. Well, besides Bloodborne and Dark Souls, because those are actually platformers, they're 3D platformers. There's actually some multiplayer stuff in here. I don't quite understand what it is, but it kind of reminds me of how, like, I was trying to see if I could pick up those weapons there that those guys have. I got one hit. And I'm like going, damn, I'm fixing to die. You know, kind of looking around here, and here's some items. Here was something I found in there called Blood Max. But that's the blood. Those little blood bars down there, it's already maxed out, so I didn't get anything for that, I don't think. Maybe some score. I don't quite understand how score goes, but I'm coming down into here, and I've got 1 hit point left. I don't know about the elixirs yet, but I know this is fixing to be the death of me. And sure enough, it was. And this is where it pops up. Oh, so I have 2 elixirs. So basically, that's like 2 lives. And I don't know what this consume innocent soul is, but I think it's like a free life too. And still, I'm spamming buttons. That'll be something that I will learn how to do correctly as I continue playing the game, because I am. And if you've made it this far, you must be kind of interested in it too. So I'll ask you, if you want to see more videos of this, please, leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll probably just leave it as, just my first impression. And I can tell you, I like it. It's going to be a nice little diversion. It's not going to take much time to finish, I don't believe. And as I have finished, I've finished 2 levels so far. It's kind of cool that you can go back in and do them over, and you get rewarded for what you, I guess, when you complete it. That you can spend points on extra abilities, so like the healing. So when you heal, you can heal better. Or the spikes, you can get more spikes. Enough interesting thing coming into it that I like it. And if you like this type of game, it's and you're looking for something right now, I get it. But I have a sense that here in a few months it'll probably go on sale, or maybe even be a PlayStation Plus free game one of these days. I like it. And here we come. Coming up on what looked like a boss fight to me, even first time through. And sure enough, it is. Here's the first boss. And like a lot of games, it introduces some new mechanics that you haven't been experienced with yet. But I'm playing it on beginner, and I'm going to go back and be playing this on hard, and maybe even beast mode at some point. It just depends upon what other games come out between. But this guy, I couldn't figure out what the hell to do with him. I'm trying to fight him like I fought everything up to this point. But this guy, so I can't button mash. So the button mashing in me I had to quell it. Because every time I tried to do a little button mash to go in there and try and hit him, I'm not doing jack, nothing. So of course he kills me, but luckily I got another elixir. So I'll be able to try him again, full health. And whatever that soul is, if I don't make it this time, I guess I'll have to use the soul. I don't know what that's going to do. Now, the roll on there had me a little bit confused. Because it's the right analog. But there's my spikes. Did my spike do damage? Oh yeah, at the time I didn't even realize that that yellow bar up at the top is his health. And what is his name? What the hell is his name? I'm just now noticing that. Dorog? Yes. So here's the first boss. Did the first look, first impression, and first boss. Yeah, this was frustrating me. But once I finally got a feel for it, I was just trying to get behind him. Because once you're behind him, it's kind of like Salt and Sanctuary, where you can just make your move. But you got to be close enough. And after playing it again, you can actually block him. The R1 block. And that is actually a lot better. If you can block his attack, well, then he's stunned for a second, and you can go in there and do a frontal bash. Pretty cool. I'm enjoying the game. I'm gonna be making a few more videos, I do believe, because that's what I make my videos of. Stuff that I enjoy, stuff that inspires me, stuff that I want to save in my scrapbook. So, thanks for watching. If you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, leave a comment. I'm Mr. Natural, the newbie with the doobie with too much time on his hands, and this is my channel. And here's a little glimpse at what you'll just go from one level and it moves over to another map. You can do them over and over, and there might be some more stuff worth looking at. Till next time, bye.